It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Bomodin said, only a cigar. And you'll be a China. Unya, etc. Or Betty said, be a beer. And you'll be a China. Obenya akwenya kese ti se wo aka so de wika ontua enye obia na de china obenya akwenya gire mu aka se eyampa de ekoso die ngidi se maami betu me fifia. Once you have the feeling that there's something wrong in your life, it's an opportunity to say thank you to God.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, you are not the last to go through it. You are not the first to go through it. Somebody has gone through it, they have survived. And I tell you, you will also make it.
Amen.
The first thing is, have faith in yourself. And don't live on your faith. Live in God's faith. Nya enante ewo nyankopon gidiem men nam ewo wan kasa gidia wo nyame. Don't walk in your faith that you have in God, but walk in the faith of God. Once a new way, it was a 2000 Abranti Troy. Uni ma one day Abraham Emro Uni many da so Abraham Baba Enuti Wamio Aje Nametu Miaye 2000 was a 2004. Now we need some for how I was trying not to. And so we are sharing a bravo. Kuromaya di and no be cancer my young ship. Was he said you so main countries is here. And password grow cry of for Sylvia near the top.
Oh, really?
I did. Yeah. I simply get a job here. You come password grow back over illegal act now. Put me in deep now. It's a coba, I had a toy. I told you, I simple.
I said, bro,
let's share the commerce. Or see, NDC, any sure labor, NDP, any sure labor. Oh, maybe in common, not be a cost submission under the last bite of the day. But as someone another one kind, I will be on say the old, the want it, and the waffle. Into action,
then he's in a mind. MPP is also in a mind. They say, why would you be mad than I am as I am crying one?
Another butterfly will be money.
Movement for change.
Oh, it's a butterfly in your party.
Movement.
A movement for change. A movement for change.
Yeah. Shut up, proud movement.
Shut up movement. Say, my eye. And the American said that statement of kind said NDC claims to make Ghana better is a big joke. And NPP is a complete disaster. Yeah, sure. Where another one comment. When the share say accident no nya nkrofo be say kum
say spiritual attack.
Wow.
No, one and only bullet I can say Sunday man like of a cannon.
Would they ever want you? No,
Never when it has a say.
No, never want you. Bullet, men, Jimmy, don't believe it. Bullet, I say don't believe it. And two one. Bullet and two one. And two one do the sleeping. Because there were the shake and only you here. And you would not the Sunday. And you want drink not the Sunday. And it's a who artist. Now you shall come off and you cancer some from one say. If you meet a fake pastor, don't forget that he has a fake God. Every fake pastor has a fake God. So when you are dealing with a fake pastor, be careful. Look at you, part-time Christian, want to fight your full-time day. When you say you are a musician under record label of Bullet, however, seek for self-owned protection. Self-defense is the hallmark of life. Makasa cheers are what the president. Oh, small black cherry perfection, sir. Ye now do I hear the contract? You want find World Cup? It's a miss me for the home now. I say try to do back. Ne wire full. And Tropia could be the person ground on Chia what you want. And so this get your quiet or you take down the quiet. And no cut your one or two great what you say. Me talk about 50 now, so I'll pay you. And I'll pay you if you take already 50 a good year, say $15. But once you 50 pesos, get 20. And I never make this up. And took your fuck up. And a crack. You need to get off a bra. And here, great one, you may tell a pay. Oh, what do you go back? And when you go to Chia and to be Casasea, Fakwa. Wonsu awutie ye so bia ba bi sine ebe wa sensu si udi o ebe ya fa ice block se na be ya wo be fa afo a na ji extinguisher enti abrabo na ye on social media na nyambo ba ye bi ku echi efia enkofo bi twin say when you have a secret and it's in the past there's no need keeping it anymore. A life secret will easily spill out because it's in the past. If you are in the 1995 as a American, you think it has no impact, it's not a secret. Because there's a book veering towards our topic for today. And it's a book questions now. There are no questions that say, oh, be able to sound or one can deliver. Just watching the cooking first on his book one. Na the bear not yet the one more deep part of the first. And you go beside and say, what was it? Nayasi in a castle with one. So, was it?
Nayas.
Nayasi, and a castle or blue, any kid. And there's a book for the first time. I said, what do you came? No one, they use. And when there's a book on international book, where we said, what if you have been asked, no, you never show me and show. Was it one cassa?
Never catch was now. We are never finally
or see a yellow bread that was what Johnny come? I didn't want to see you. One name, one day, and my bro, empty one, and it's about duty. And yes, oh, Cassa, you're careful because the internet is wrong. So let's be very careful with some of the things we say. What you say today might not make any sense to you, but I'm saying, can we learn how to hold on to say? If you have an agenda, I have met so many people suffering not because they are not working, but they are suffering because their mother or father is sick. And when they go to work and they are paid 5,000 a month, they are supposed to give close to 3,500 every month to their parents for buying drugs. And they are complaining. My question is it the responsibility of every child on earth to take care of their parents?
Not a responsibility, but
So why are they forcing us to take care of them?
when the need is not there, what else do you do?
So they're emotionally blackmailing. And I'm going to be beating and everything. I mean, says, when you're for my Tony will be beyond a shower now and then you're in Vietnam. I hear it. Who says that? Your parents are not taking care of it, it's going to take care of it.
George,
me papa calling me anymore. Me papa calling me anymore. At best, siblings are supposed to help each other, not father and mother.
No, it's not like that.
So the advice is that any father watching you, any mother watching you, don't use everything you have to take care of the children. Reserve some for yourself.
So what within your means?
Make a tom too many now for one goes to Tom Binelli.
I don't know now in Pano. I say, over 5 years time. So this is going to 3 years ago. Then the Panama, the money to 2 years.
So don't force yourself to do what that's life is a treasure, but the way you keep it makes it a better thing for you for the back. If you
that's it. It's the topic, trends, cultural at the brain, it's a topic I ever say. Yeah, how are you? How are you? Bible, woman be submissive to your husband, love your wife. Submissive, baby, I can. And if you say, submissive, I don't question them. It says submission, Bible. A child question. It's in the course of I say, yeah. I have a difference. Submission and one in consumer, you go over here and answer submissive woman and a snow slave woman. Is it counselor? People show.
Your submission and slavery. So and Bible is not this simple word submission. But submission, no ocean brought for a year, 2 words. A sub, S-U, and a mission. Okay. Anytime you hear the word sub, it's coming from the word sublet. To be giving an authorization. Say you want clearance. Say you want acquaintance. Say idea Jimmy. Now me be a no Bluetooth you me the back wash us. And you what day. It's your body because a Bluetooth ben how you so who to me what deal say a ginger honey chips a me and the man. So watch it. The word submission are 2 words. For example, I've been given a contract to build a road or build this particular studio. And I decide to sublet the electrical contract to you. Submission. So you are not the original contractor of this project, but I have come and realized your skills and have added you and subletted to you, giving you the sub part of my contract. So your body here is special. Me a visa contract son. I need to you don't have much detail. So submission is that every man has a mission. God created all men for a mission. Work this garden, tilt this garden, replenish this garden. So God gave every man a mission, not every woman.
Submission.
And we who alone we are not yet home. Yanko Ponde Mabre yen Oyima Yenfi Padie Edibo Ma. So a ma fast one a. So your mission, we are subletted back to them. So that's the word submission in my understanding.
Yes, submarine. Submarine, no, I can say submission, or I can say submarine. Say, yeah, I know it's important. So It's Obama no, and I no ever directed a shape.
David can say, if we didn't hear the word submission, it means that you are not the original.
Yeah.
There is an original owner. And a man were created as a symbol out of a man. God didn't create women parts of the way he created them.
The sub of a man. That is not a man, sub of more a man.
Because we have to sublet some duties for you.
I don't have anybody king. Say, yeah, pretty, yeah, say, as a sub of more a man. That's what I never knew people were. But with me, a treaty and money with this play.
One and one.
What I asked them was, and I use it as an away on your piano. Be sharing fame at the
no credit said. So what it is submission and kind. In that understanding, it means submission means to be selfless, to be able to give service, to be accountable, to be respectful. So when I see a woman be submissive, it means that you are supposed to be accountable to whoever subletted the marriage contract. Because God will never hold you accountable. When God came to the garden when Eve had eaten the forbidden food, he didn't call Eve, because Eve is a subcontractor. He called Adam. And God said, because you have listened to your subcontractor, the earth shall be strong for you for listening to your subcontractor. It is your case said, you are recommending the man, Mr. Obetway electrical weapons. On a new team, and no children me, you are so assassin by anything. Now, because of recommending contract and man, if you're not shooting, Genesis chapter 16. Was the end for the rest of your life. Your desire shall be for your husband. And look at the last verse. He will rule over you. Obey you so. And shall see enough bear in your basu. Only name she said, Oba tie them. Now, a body said, when you see them, the submission for yes, said, me shebukina, me the slavery account. So, every wife, when you are submitting, being accountable, selfless, giving service, it is equal to a man ruling over you. And where there is a ruler is a master. Where there is a master, there is a slave. So, a wife who knows how to submit is practicing slavery.
Really?
The topic has ended. You want to put on your team.
Topic name.
I'm still sitting.
Topic name. Obano is submissive to the husband. That's it. Obano is slave. Yeah. Then some women will say, if that is the definition, yeah, then they are not ready to submit.
They don't marry. Don't marry. Be a single. Be there. Because until you're married.
But I'm sure, say, being a slave, is in a nice way that
this slave is nice.
No,
this slave is nice.
In marriage, the slave make us because slave, yeah.
What's that to me? And we are slave submission.
And I'm interested in between one. Say that's what be a slave. Or you have one.
Trust them, can you? Or see, now, who can get you now? Wakono wakuma swati obedi wura na obedi wo so afebo me na me cho Bible
no sorry
me na me go ba
Bible no dia was in the translation
oh man we are sorry ba
me check say
Bible and you be friend we nya ba
I want to nya friend
we na be sie na kupo
nya me akwa
we na wo akwa kana se na ka to asa but tie Dear said, Joseph, me find a patron. Me share amrema enkrofo na tuto kwa ni bae oni de ti oboto Joseph o shemu na wa botre ni ntiase say ye tonam one pray. Every slave that you see is enjoying her slaveness, has understood submission, and want to live under authority. I'll give you an example. Naaman, who was the leper, had leprosy. The only way Naaman was healed was because there was a slave girl that was with the wife. And when the wife was discussing the husband's leprosy, the child who was a slave had audience. The same when you was a rock, when you been for Eddie. And you are what thing was it? Say me a slave. I'm submitting under an authority. It doesn't change me from being a lesser human being, but it's an authority of me that I have to be accountable for, I have to be serviceable for, I need to be in blameless, obey the rules and regulations God gives me. And so the slave girl had the voice of the madam because when we want to say, me acquaint, make sure we send me so your bar. According to the blessing, the madam to me didn't come on. Empo, or can say you will be a who can heal my master. The madam here, you bet to baby, I see a good dragon now, he is your name. Akwana yes slave no, Eka say, catch the master said, man, on dear prophet no Eka. The reason why you have access to have conversation with your master is because you've understood your slave mentality. So, Obedia, if you understand what it means to be submissive and understand what slavery is, you will never suffer. Gone are the days when slaves were taken. When you buy a slave, you know what you do? You have to use fire in metal in fire to mark them. Most people got bent because it's one bend. The people say, shoot one step. But almost say, men play, or play the sana. Now you bring on the side just to mark. But those who were told, George at all, and to the look of the ball original, and it's nothing. Now you know, or you didn't say, I should back show. If you are obedient, if you are accountable, you are serviceable, you have understanding in the ministry of being a slave through submission, you will not suffer under any man. Let's stay. Submissive. Not very much so adult. If you are also, you will be very submissive. Yeah, very man be a yaman. And so still, or don't end. Unfortunately for you, love is not two-way in marriage. Respect and submission is not two-way in marriage. It's one way. And the fact is that I am submitting not because my husband loves me. I'm submitting because I have changed my status from a woman to a wife. Wives, submit yourself to your own husband. Oh, that one come. One has one husband. Or see your own. Now your own, your own. If you own 7, it's your own. If you own 20, it's your own. One can say only husband. Or see your own. When it goes to go explanation, yeah, but what you say, men who suffer sin, now suffer the sour. What will you parents go? And if you phone call now you will be there. Titi board or did you not make sure? They are transferable. Submit to. And I'm your own husband. Brown once for woman. Jobe can be out yet. You can be out. Emma one can say, and you could Cassandra back for the word. Counselor, me say, potential and me we can't take you. And you know why submit to your own husband as a reference on the book. Husband, love. And that is the point. So husbands love your husband as Christ loved the church. I love you not because of the love, but I love you because of the way Christ loved the church and gave himself. And gave himself to the church. Yes. So you've given yourself to us, and for that matter, and be a year you be right. Mami said, no, listen to me. It is normal that Christ will always release himself for us to come and ask for forgiveness constantly. It's okay. Yes, I said, say, husband, live with your wife with understanding, so that your prayers are not hindered. The only time a man's prayer can be hindered, it is when you are not understanding your slave. And the same the Bible says that he who finds a wife, not he who finds a husband.
Finds a wife, finds a good thing.
He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So listen to me. I am living with my wife the way I'm living with them because I want favor. Number two, because I don't want my prayers to be blocked. It is an automatic thing that your prayer is blocked unless it's not a wife. No, this is not a girlfriend. This is not a side chicks. The power of side chicks are different. Yes. And Bible says that when Solomon had 300 side chicks and 700 wives, he lost the throne because of the wife, not the girlfriends. So girlfriends are unique. To be a side chick is a grace given to you by God. It's not easy. And just that know whether you are a side chick or a side dish, that's the most important thing. If you are a side dish, you will suffer. If you are a side chick, you will enjoy. Because there's no longevity for those who are side dishes. Side chicks will endure for a longer time. But see, David can say, submission and slavery is one thing. And if you understand what it means to submit because you are a wife and not a woman, I'm telling you that you won't suffer in any manner. The problem is that you think you are lesser a being when you submit. You think that being equal to a husband changes your status. Your breast is in front of your chest. See your back in the chest. See my chest. I can beat my chest. Try it and you will call. Because now for you have a nipple. We are not the same. I don't believe in women empowerment because women are powerful already. The greatest man on earth was not brought down by the devil, was brought down by a woman. Just by words. Women don't need anything called empowerment. You are empowered. Why? Because when God decided to create you, he disabled me by removing one of the ribs and covering it with flesh. So I am disadvantaged.
It's not how strong we are.
I don't know. No, you are not strong. You are not strong. So when you say when we see how strong you are, we have become weak because of you.
Yes.
We have the rib cage is not up to the number God created us with. One is missing to make you. So when you come to us, you are a weaker vessel. We treat you as our rib. Because when people are walking and they have bags and they are trouble, they think they are in the crowd, they don't know what they put it here to cover. So we want to cover you.
How many ribs at all do men go?
No man on earth after Adam is marrying the rib. Me, my wife is not my rib. None of my wives are my rib.
If you are still looking for your rib,
if you look for a rib, you will never marry because God never continued allowing people to marry their rib.
Some people are marrying before
they are deceiving themselves.
People continue
Hypocrisy. Deception. If you are looking, nobody can marry your rib. After God creating Adam and molding Eve out of his rib, the next wife of Adam was not coming from his rib. He sought after them. So Bible says that he who finds a wife, not he who a wife is created for. You understand what I'm saying? All right. It says, seek you will find, knock it will be to you. So now God gave a man the mandate in the middle of the Bible proven. Find. So we go and find wives.
No.
We go and find. And so no man will settle and find your rib. If you find a son, look, what a man needs to be a husband for any wife on earth. The first thing a man needs is beauty. The second thing is submission. The third thing is submission. No man will choose you because you are submissive. But the man will choose you because you are beautiful. But when they come, when your beauty attracts, we now look for the act of submission. Then when Jacob was going to look for I'm sorry I'm using too much Bible, but when Jacob was going to look for a wife, you see, when you go, the woman that you meet, that will serve you. Rachel was very beautiful, and she was shocked that a beautiful woman that you ask her for what? 1 2 4 amount. Hey, mommy, who of a power? What is share? Wow, hey, that's what the end for you. Found what's yourself for? I mean, what's up with you move? No, because if you're what are you for? You see, you are beautiful. Somebody is admiring your beauty and you are insulted.
I just have a baby. What's the business?
Say, I didn't know. Say, I didn't want. Because harassment.
Yeah.
Masoto.
Oh, come on.
Now, who you So the first thing that attracts us is beauty. It's the Bible says, tell my Jacob, I call few one or call soon yet 7 years. Say I was so rich. Now Leah should get one who can't even be. Bible the guy. Leah was ugly. So Jacob must be forced or for them for 1 week. Let Jacob 18 people. Well, who rich Lenny? Well, who say Leah? And you do her nothing. I see an head. Don't mind the face. Use the devil. Or we saw one with those and yeah, man. I deceive me. You go find the beauty one. Rachel Barnes, I didn't answer to people. The person can say, every man wants a submissive woman. If you make a decision to marry, get ready to be a slave. And if you want to enjoy your marriage, the best you can do for yourself is to make sure that your submission will go. Don't look for equality. When I talk, you talk. What the hell can I say? I'm going Miss Nipa, Miss Ocasetti, Miss Omedia, Nakawuna, me here was the answer. Also, I will go on sharing. Mina, Miss One, one chair was the temper. And I said, I'm not yes, why I want at your local one, at your gym. Yes, Nipa. Can you get out of this new stock? You can never be equal to a man. Submission is accountability. What opinion I have to say on the mistake, the slave girl. David, what is no opinion? It's an insult to your authority. You have been given, they have submitted a product to you. So when they come and do inquiries from your electrical connection, you should be able to speak. Don't tell me that no submission. Make okay, you have to be or therefore, when you feel it, the other kind of baby actually. Me person na say bia asisi me no kasa dia bon me slewo me ti we won fura me aka won teme ne e to fura me dia me slewo therefore dia o ka baby actually wo si kola ni den wo si kola ni shede se se dia must say I do le wi afra ya ba ye nyame na aba ya ba baby a wo tina pia na chire se wo yo ba na no ba. What are these new stock coming from your mouth for? What will you get out of this new stock? Submit yourself. Be a slave under your husband. If you cannot be a slave, go back to your family house and be a queen there. Listen to me. Kings don't marry queens. Are you aware? The wife of a king is not a queen. So when they make you a queen, there's a wife. And a lot of things can happen to a queen. Submission is when your wife is not sleeping in the same room. That's submission. Submission. Check out this. So I want to check out what the evidence. Nothing. Obey the wind. Then the force get in that chamber. Oh, member baby, I'm going to sing you. Or member while you're sing you, won't chamber of our year, young brother, you. Our year, brother, to us all. And then see, you want to be known to be high time. Now, I had 2 bedroom. Not that in the room. But you close it. It was the one where you know. Make us say, me say. I'll see Obama. And then one was sitting room, men bring Obama, one was sitting room. Men bring Obama, the only second I'm gonna say. Obini would down this guy, why what is a criminal offense. Number 2, you're done this guy, a criminal offense by law. The same way, Ghana Brass no train now. Me no train from the age of the our dear the mouth and just so all men need from you. Submit. If you learn how to submit, you will enjoy the sweetness of the food. The exchange, the way you talk, I ask for food, and it's so painful that you are support. Look, this current generational wife, you have microwave, you have washing machine, you have house help, you have gardeners, you have somebody ironing for you, you even have cook.
Everything.
And because I wake up early and go to work, go to Proverbs chapter 31. 31 it says, for the virtuous wife who can find, her hand finds work to do. She is like a metal die ship. She feeds the house and even her maid servant. Her husband is respected at the city gate. Her children will call her blessed.
Now, are their husbands complaining?
You see, their husbands are complaining because they use their work as equality. Yet now you're going to know about who shall be 7 and million Daniel will be. Better wear, baby. Or wear the realize the one as missing.
Then I need to say with you.
Be right. Better wear, baby. Or wear, baby. Better was saying, look job here, you should feel ashamed when your husband is a good cook and you do not.
I say your maybe go be a chef.
No, if you are marrying a chef, and you allow your chef to take over your kitchen, you are a disgrace to community. You know something.
And then they who says there's ambition in and this live here and now it is slaves, no. Yeah, in the hands of my ancestors. I judge me every.
Authentic mama slave.
I am very judge. But the way slaves are, and they will be some of the animal quarrel. They will some of the absolute family.
Unfortunately for you, it's not whatever a slave request that you give. You determine what you give to a slave, so your slave will not die. When the prodigal son requested for the thing that the father gave him, do you know why he came back? He didn't come back because he was suffering. He came back because he said, in my father's house, there was a standard. It was not because of the suffering. Now, when you are living in a vacuum, when you judge our dear men, or what, or pure life in a vacuum. Look, men are suffering. A young girl told me, say, when you come on, now friend saw somebody, you know, say, for what them, or let's say, oh, panic. Say, you're going in the answer, on what crown. Now, I'm saying, or see, we are cramming, and once the deep body, you'll be a common. That is how men are. Do you know how we make it to bring you food to eat? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it takes to take care of you? Then you are purposing yourself. I'm also a human being. I also work. The father you work and you bring me $2,000 and so on. It's only a lazy man who doesn't understand submission and respect and love. That will be waiting for your salary to make budget for the house.
And the other screen is why phone lines so wait to be afraid. That's your first call our line. So hello.
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 Good morning.
Good morning. What do you be afraid of?
When will you
Yo, can you knock down to say? If I show you, and then I can
yes, Chef Counselor, he is the best man I have ever seen in the world. Counselor. Can they take about because we are all can be people don't understand you, but making us 100%. And the Martina for the America or in America or in 18 Indian lady. And when I'm betting a counselor, being a submissive woman in women, Jesus Christ. They are very humble. They are very obedient. They don't talk when you talk. I ask them why. Sometimes I provoke her. Actually, from important, when the man talks, the woman is supposed to talk. And they are so they are very smooth. They don't talk. What now I want to say, why would you say when you have it? Now for the man can be asset. But that
oh,
let me mark the
that's a missing woman say, what to be done now?
there you know, on the portal. Almost spiritual point of view, never. Never. That's a never. You be here. Look, I don't understand when I saw that to the chapter by there comes a big display movie. I think so much are thinking in Ghana. Because your parents is too much. Too.
That's a good way to say.
I say every day there's something different. You can tell me. Yes, I mean yesterday, last Sunday, an Indian man came to my church and said the wife is a Christian and the wife wants a church for them and he wants to come and find my church and brought the wife to the church. He may say, but you see, my problem is that they believe when they talk, you talk. How do you talk to your wife and he tells you that me to have an opinion?
Hello.
What do you mean? You have an opinion for the way?
Hello. Okay.
You have an opinion for the way. Me talk about one. And you said you need to and not believe. Because you can't because the car you overheating. I don't care about it. But say me wife car you overheating. Now or I feel over flame. And now the wife will be able to so car and car were there home. Car, mommy, car and car were there home. But the tomorrow it is me under my discretion. I want my slave to enjoy and I bought you a car. So don't block with me. No, I don't care out of food.
That's a and you made it a legend. Or Chammy, I used to buy paper. And then a birthday. I used to buy of Radio Gold. Happy birthday to you, my friend uncle. And he's my special uncle, you know. And then the see my queen. Or Chammy, happy birthday. You may have about days so 1 mile a year sika na omo body and we be this kind of and so
my final submission Ochami now
Ochami is my neighbor on the swag again jayo what kind of nana to stay so I very sisters happy birthday to you my dear uncle
Ochami happy birthday to you. This is my final words and I'm telling everyone that don't feel hurt in your heart because you are a one. Don't get angry because you are submitting. Maybe today you've understood what submission is. Submission is simply put that attitude of yours to be able to live better and enjoy it. If your husband cannot buy you a car, it doesn't mean he's no money. He's supposed to be paying rent. That's okay. If you are supporting your husband, it doesn't change the fact that you shouldn't submit. If you are giving to your husband some money, hear me, it doesn't change that you become the man of the house. Respect is not reciprocal. Love is not reciprocal. Learn how to submit to your husband. If you are finding it difficult to submit, call me on 0277 609 644. I come and so many of if I told you who are fair house girl, we mean what that. 0277 609 644 0277 609 644. All my face phone number, but over reading that is let's learn to submit because submission is accountability.
Submission is accountability. Yes, and I went for the consular. Mame, and we say a year, Reverend Dr. Godwin Nado, Temple of Praise Baptist Church of Benia, what that I know. It's a Reverend Dr. Godwin Nado, and a birthday. And say, God bless him as he is, as he marks another day and another year. Yo, it's really happy birthday to a year, Reverend Dr. Godwin Nado, Temple of Praise Baptist Church, where every Cynthia accounts our newsroom, our original TV. And you know, happy birthday to you. So, and it shall be free. Now, when you walk a stay, it's a little bit, and I get it every
and get ready for 24th to the conference for the year.
And you know, so you are calling a chance here and there with festival. Off we go. Wait, yeah, Ignite Media, yeah, Metro, Original FM, Original TV, and now you're going to have a TV. And you know, if you have a baby media by, if you have a testimony, if you authentic mama, and you be a prayer. And then for that kind of thing, every doctor, I could see a song, I could see counselors, my mama. A happy weekend and a happy new month. I listen to this new month. It was your phone, Richard, Salah. Keisha, Kofi, Sami, Uncle Ato, oh, nah, and I must say, seven story one this Sunday. I mean, sure, I'm going to see.
So the conversation, I know most of you would not understand, but TikTok, I'll bring my TikTok forward to them, waiting for the guys. But till then, let me do something. If you are all TikTok, you have got message can be about TikTok. You have got can you know about the same.
Okay. Not the likes, not of them.
Okay. Let me sit down.
Let me sit down.
Yes.
I said, I am called TikTok.
Was a good morning, counselor. Please, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Okay, obey the way, self-obey. And the first getting actually, you know, he said, or teaching them. Don't be serious.
Women empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, women of nowadays don't respect men. Oh, how?
It's true.
Oh, how? Women of nowadays. Sam, what's that?
If you get that 10 wives, the maximum people who are respecting in marriage are 3. Because of the women empowerment. But because one bad nut spots all nuts, constantly they will hold all of you responsible. You will not take, look, your breath will not cease because you submit. You will not, you will change, your skin color will not change. You will not become better. Me catch it up. Bema dear only. Look, I personally can wake up in the morning, and if you are, at times I have just about 1,200 Ghana cedis or 120 Ghana cedis. I give 100 to my wife, and I keep the 20.
Oh yeah, again, we'll be able to show a UK. Yeah, you said flag in that all because yeah. I say men now are. I say men now days are kalabuli. I don't know how kalabuli. It's we are kalabuli. Men now days are kalabuli. It's I don't know. Yeah,
But you see, there is secret to it. It's good to submit in marriage, but some men are opportunists. Why will you allow an opportunist man to marry? Why will you allow a man who is an opportunist?
A lot of men are opportunists.
No, but if a man
they came into your life for a reason.
But Berman power is part.
Hey, Nana one, UK, Nana one.
Berman Sunya is pay you. Berman Sunya was the pay. But you can say, why do people think that you don't want to be a slave? That's your problem. Is it wrong to be a slave?
No,
under a wife condition.
I think some prestige women, every person very single.
No, but if you are prestige woman, everyone who has not married, if you attempt to marry and marry fail, and you want to marry and divorce, you are more important and valuable than the one who has not attempted to marry. Because if you think that submission is the reason why you want to marry, be there. We're in this country where some women said that they are better off without a man.
Yeah.
When by mistake they got married, they realized that there's a difference between being single and being married. No matter how you explain, we have a lot of people into it. No matter how you say it, we have the meaning. But when you are speaking by research and by evidence. Look, boyfriend, girlfriend cannot be compared to marriage. So forget about your baby. If you have not been married before, don't talk like you have been married before. Boyfriend, girlfriend, listen. Yes, I'm not sure if you're about. I'm a few who are there. Men are not catching so or who are there or who are there. That's what I said. So we went for a funeral, and the girls were just moving up and down. She called me. She said, "Never love a woman who is in an African funeral hall. For every woman in an African funeral hall is beautiful and appealing." That's what my grandma said. He said, "Now I'm going to show you what it means. That when they are not respectful, you can see from the back of their legs." And I sat down with my grandma and we were talking. So that's the name of my grandma. So she was watching. When this one passes, he says, "Come on, what did that mean? So my grandma has the right to tell you how a respectful woman is by the way they walk. Not because you are writing one. And honestly speaking, all the ladies my grandma was sitting and was pointing, they don't respect. Before the funeral came to an end, they admitted their disrespect. Yesterday I was climbing the staircase to the second story. Here comes this small boy who, when he saw me on the staircase, has made himself want to use the half part of it. The way I shut down him, I wanted him to go down. So a submissive wife, when there is a conflict, I mean, we will have to do conflict resolution after this submission. Submission has been twice part one and two. Because listen to me, when you are angry, the things you say to your husband become so hectic, it's irreversible. Yeah. We never can somewhere from 1985. You know what submission is? Submission is meka between once and thinking before talking is part of submission. I am plain. Me, I won't die with anything in my heart. I want to be free. My sister, being free is relative because you want to be free. And before you do your submission of freedom, you have destroyed your home. I love you. Look, I love you with everything that I have in me. But have you seen that I'm changing? Have you seen? Have you seen the difference right now? Gone are the days when you ask for money, he woke up. Can you imagine that a wife told the husband? So, all feel that the banner back over like what said, DSS, you call SSR. There are a lot of money that is spent. So whilst all these things were going on, and only you didn't come on. I don't see hey. Now XYZ can send the net of and Obama money will down. XM this can charge 50,000 this say na guy. They didn't be na till your catcher. They be all will be if you are. And so I want your financial rundown. And no farm house out. The million and say, Yama. Beverly Shady, you are Muslim. You are not sure. Omo Basika, Kasahu. That is submission.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Here. I'm not making sure. We can't see us here. Afra. If you are opa, Quanako look for the meaning of submission. As for Facebook video, I'm saying numbers now. After blocking where they are, and for who's out. Yeah, child, you. We want to have the content so that years to come, I can have a chronicle of a lot of things I've taught. Submission. I don't think anybody has taught submission like I did this morning already. Come to original TV. Yeah, share what here. Opa. Okay, so I've not ever gone to Efia. I want to go and see. Okay. Make I say, submission one is selflessness. Submission is service. Submission is accountability. Submission is respect for a husband. Now listen to me. People believe that submission might be mutual. I don't believe. Say Bible, you say submit yourself to one another. And people think that submission, if you go to the original Greek, it's not submission, it's understanding. Give understanding to one another. We always say, how can two people work together unless they agree? Listen to me. Two people can work together when they disagree. Who is there? Help me. I thought I want where are people today? Don't talk about sugar. Anybody watching can come here. I want a helping hand with this. Now watch it. I want to draw the people closer. TikTokers want to join them, want to share ideas. Submission is accountability. So if you give your wife money to trade, go for accountability. If you give money to buy food stuff at home, go for accountability. My brother, go to the kitchen and see how things are being wasted. Woman or basic one kasa one. Or the other one. Now, I don't know obey poison. Only and to walk on one kasa. When your wife scratch the car, talk about it. How can you cook rice one margarine and half margarine is cancelled, and you eat the cancel? You wake up in the morning and you go and see cancel in the dustbin like this bowl. Cancel. And I can't say who do. Never get grab a casa who say. Hey, there will be a one where she. Accountability is submission. Service is submission. Selflessness is submission. And it's slavery. That is why most of you don't want to be slaves. So you are not married. Okay? Yes, you are my wife. But there's nothing coming out of you that will want me to come and marry you. But let me tell you, if you meet a woman who is married and she's submissive to her own husband, you can read in her attitude the way she talks to other people's husbands. If you meet a married woman talking to another man who is not even the husband, the way they talk tells you that they have the spirit and the attitude of submission. Being a slave is not painful. But being a slave who is refusing to be a slave, you will suffer. It is not a popular message. Submit to your husband. Be a slave. Let him rule over you. Be accountable. Stop the talk back. Stop the 8 stage of words. When your husband speaks, then you speak back. Yes, women will speak 5,000 words a day. Don't you see? Look, a wise man is the man that when you're speaking, they are quiet and watching you. Don't think you've overcome them. Walk as I can't say the outcome, the cancer. Who be sad here? And now we are seeing, hey, Nadia, my baby, never say, man, for you, I want to say, already, me baby, idiot. Me baby, my bread full, baby, me car. And this year, to want to talk about my bread, me best surprise party be here. Me part of the floor. Not very easy. And then I'm talking to you. I said this year my birthday, I don't want phone anymore. I'm tired of phone. Do something else. And your husband is watching you. And I'm telling you, don't pretend to forget my birthday this year too. You are speaking. Your husband is listening. Am I the one who gave birth to you? Then I'm old. If you mean born you, no, if you mean born you, where for remember your birthday.
That's why Ireland was the whole regular birthday too.
And the only event on calendar that I should be able to remember when it comes to marriage is our day of marriage. Wedding anniversary. And it is the only one I should struggle to come back. Now, unless you're ready. Who was our cousin Musuale? I know that now. Then who was our cousin Musuale? So you want to celebrate that I'm still managing you and keeping you?
Yes, it's also celebration.
If I don't remember,
as difficult as you are,
you'll be able to
stay with you.
So if I don't remember, you call your member. No, so who determines the time my husband should come home?
Who determines?
Yes. When your master goes out, you the slave, you determine when your master comes back.
Oh, yes. I just leave the key woman. Oh, but master, no, madam.
So when your master is out, you can sleep.
Master, who are limits? And you also a master,
oh, the limit of the master is controlled by the slave. That was it.
Sometimes the slave also has.
So who gave them?
The slave I cook for you.
No, hold on. Who gives the slave the power? Who gives the slave the power?
The master gave the slave the power.
So who subletted the contract to you?
The master.
So can it be taken away from you?
It can be taken away from me, but I can do it anyhow to the extent that we will move at the end.
When you do it anyhow, and the project doesn't go well, I will resublet the contract to someone if I handle. But remember, you are blacklisted forever. Very difficult for you to have anybody again giving you contract because I will not sublet any contract to you. This you send an audio to your husband. There are people who send you audio and you are in a hurry to open because when you see their audio, you are lifted. Your wife's audio comes on your phone, and you are very, very too much in a hurry to open and go and listen to what she's saying. But there are some of you. Who is there? I want somebody to come and push this thing for you so I can pick.
Which one?
Move the table. Boss, again, can you push? Gently bring them. We want to have interaction with the TikTokers. First and foremost, push them. So don't touch it. Just start the power back. Put the power back down flat. Good. And don't touch the food. Just bring it gently. Congratulations. Come. It makes sense. Now, tilt this one for us. Gently, from the phone area. Yes, tilt it. Move it gently to this side. No, this side.
I said, we free.
Oh, gentle.
Because I'm about to do.
Oh, we are not getting it here.
Yeah, I'm about to do.
So you have to move back small. Let's see if you can get it.
Try from this angle.
No, just
no mute.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I'm talking about the tip.
Okay. So when you're okay, when you're okay.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, but you move this one. No, don't. You can't move it. You can't move it. Yeah, she's still fat. So what you have to do is that we have to move it back. No, move the thing back.
Table. I need to put the table back.
Yeah, move the table. Okay. Thank you. Now come. No, you go to come in seconds. Touches. The TikTokers.
Okay.
This is
Right there.
This is move back a bit.
No. When you go
I will
back,
manage it for you.
when you go back, you affect us. Press the invite. Oh, don't bring your head inside. Go. It's go. Second one. Press the top one. All right. So let's see whether we can have another request. Let's see whether. Oh, hello. Let's hear you. All right. Yes. Who is there? Ah, you're gone. So if you have, I have some few minutes to do it, then they will leave the system. But they may cancel. We should learn how to be submissive and understand that submission and slavery are the same. It is not difficult to be a slave. If you understand slavery and understand submission, you will struggle to make it. Finally, men should be patient for wives. If you get ready to marry, you need to be ready for the outcome. But marriage is not a child's play. Don't talk back to your husband. As a matter of fact, when he talks, do more listen. For most of you, it is not because of God. I'm telling you. Nobody will worry. Obiara. Yamini say we miss subenti na ma. Ema wo fo, ema wa fe. Wo fe. Na so. Ngwari. I rest my case this morning. God willing, when there's enough time, you might meet me again in the afternoon. But above all, learn how to submit. Because when you learn how to submit, you'll be better off than what you're going. It's not easy, I know. But it can be easy. Husbands, love your wives. It's difficult to love them.
Or say, what should a woman do when her husband insults her?
When your husband insults you in public, don't insult him back. Embarrass him.
How?
By being obedient to his.
Yes, you.
Just embarrass him because there are men that they want to prove a point to people who are not there, that they are in charge. So when a husband insults you, never insult him back, but embarrass him with your obedience after his insult. And that is how submission becomes the home. Look, when your wife refuses to talk back, it breaks you down. It reduces you from the champion to charmless. Submit, understand slavery, because the one who took the contract from the government is not you. You are giving just a sublet of the contract. So do your bit so we can hand over the project. That is what I'll tell you.
Yes.
All right. Well, it makes a lot of sense. If you have anything that you also want, as for the network now, I don't know what to say. But I have come to believe that one day things will work the way we want them to work. Yeah. Thank you for being part of my lecture this morning. If you have any comments or questions, call me on 0277 6096. 0277 609 644. 0277 609 644. You can call me. What are Facebook? TikTok. Yesterday happened to be up now. Sugar Crush's birthday. We celebrated it. Yesterday we was going to have a party for her on TikTok at the light on TikTok from UK. But we didn't have a party. Today, party one. Belated happy birthday. Get ready for the 3G Awards.
I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but these ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpadashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but these ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpadashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.